Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Damage Does D&D. It's Tuesday, so therefore it's Helloran, so therefore people are getting eaten by dragons. So, the last we left off, you were still mid, maybe tail end fight, who knows, with Gus's granny, who had actually eaten Florian, who had to be cut out of her and dragged away by Trelador. The rest of you are not looking. Some of you not looking too badly injured. Some of you, she hasn't attacked at all. But some of you, she very definitely has, and has tried to kill you. So we resume at the top of the round with Florian, recently pulled out of the belly of Carabes the Dragon Eater. It's your go, with Firenze preparing, please.
Thank you. So I feel that surge of life come back to my body. I lay on the ground just for a second and basically in my mind go, "You are really being outdone, Uncle. I'm down, and this thing is no longer holding back on the power this ancient dragon has. Any help would be appreciated."
Okay, make me a religion check.
Twelve.
12. Okay. You hear the sort of chorus of vocals you've become accustomed to. Oh, hi! You've reached summer. Unfortunately, powers are not yet available for those who only have one worshipper. Please try again later when more worshippers could be found. Unless, of course, your name is Florian Winchester. Then you should definitely get more worshippers and more health points. You get healed for 10 HP.
Oh wow! Thank you.
No, I was about to say Florian should take a leaf out of Trelador's book and start shopping around, putting Sam into competition with someone else.
Yeah, you need to go and compare the deity.com.
Yeah. And I will get up.
Okay.
Where I am currently, am I still within melee range of this?
You can't reach her, but she, I think, you're just outside of her range.
Yeah, I'll move forward a bit then, just so I can get into her range.
Okay.
And I'll go in for my
you're moving into
attacks.
attack range, are you? Okay, cool.
Yeah. 24 on the first one.
24, I have to remind myself, does not hit.
Yeah, I didn't think it did. Oh, 25, so I've got a 12 and a 13 on both
25
of them.
definitely hits.
Yeah, okay, so... Oh, different dice because I'm playing a different character. One of them, two of them, and then one of them because it's my first attack thing on here. Oh, wow. 2 1s in that.
Oof. Oh, that's
So,
good.
16. 16 plus something or other. 23.
23. Okay.
23 points of damage on that one.
Okay.
And I will use 30 feet to get away from this arse, and I'll probably go closer to where Gus is at the back there.
Okay.
And I think I'm also going to use a key point for my bonus action and do Step of the Wind so I can move further back.
Okay. Continue straight back?
Yeah, but yeah, it's kind of like, and then down a bit closer to Gus. Not necessarily on there, but like still down on the floor, but so I'm still visible to everyone else. Yeah, there. Cool. And that's me, thank you.
Righty ho. So, next up is Ferenz with Gus preparing, please.
Just a small point. I wouldn't be that far up because she swatted me off her chest. Remember?
Okay. Oh yes, of course. Yes, you got bashed back down into the rocks, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So the pictures I took were just before that happened for some reason. Not sure why.
No, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna get up.
Okay.
How far is it to the sort of gaping wound in her stomach that's just been cut open?
About 20 feet.
Okay, can't make it there this turn, but I'm going to start making my way towards it because I have an idea.
Okay, so you going into her melee range to get there, or are you?
Oh yeah, 100%.
So what's your normal speed? 30?
30. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't quite get there, but you're about 5 feet away. So.
Okay, I'm going to use my action to dash, and I'm basically going to sort of essentially start to climb into the wound itself.
Okay.
In preparation for next.
Okay, so give me an acrobatics check because it is slippery with blood and stomach acids.
14.
14.
Assorted viscera, I believe, is the term.
Yes, assorted viscera. Thank you. Yeah, okay, I'll say you can start to climb inside. Gus, you've got your hunter's mark up, haven't you?
Yes.
Okay. I'll just put that.
It was sort of hanging off her somewhere.
Yeah, I'll put it around the back there. Just when she moved, I forgot to move that. So.
Right.
Anything else?
No. So, obviously, after seeing Florian basically flop out of her dead, and then Yorick, Ferenz is incredibly annoyed at this point because,
Okay.
yeah, this isn't his vision of what dragons should be doing, like basically insane eating people and shit. So he's rather annoyed, and he can see an opening. So, yeah, that'll be it for the rest of his turn.
Okay. Righty ho. Okay. So, next up is Gus with Melissa preparing, please.
You're up. Okay. So I am going to try shooting again. And see if I can actually hit something. That's a 20.
Is that a natural 20 or just a 20?
Oh, just 20.
That doesn't hit. Armor class is 25.
Well, a natural 20. 29.
That definitely hits.
Oh no, I didn't want to hit. That's, oh god, almost max 35 points of magical piercing damage.
35 points of
Sorry, Granny!
Are you shouting?
hold on.
Are you shouting that out
No,
loud?
yes, but
Okay.
I've also got to do 2 hunter's marks as well. Hold on. The 5 and a 6, so another 11 points. So that makes it, what did I say it was?
46.
35, 46 points of magical piercing damage.
Nice. Anything else, Gus?
That's I can't do anything else. I don't think. In embarrassment, I'm gonna disappear. I'm gonna become invisible
Okay.
as a bonus action.
Okay.
Because I was embarrassed by doing so much damage to my granny.
Okay. Noted. Anything else, Gus?
No, that's me.
Okay, Melissa, you are up with Miette preparing, please.
Okay. It would take me ages to figure out how to do this again. It's been so long, so I'm going to attack it with my scythe.
Oh, okay. Novel.
I get advantage because of Remora's boon.
Yep.
and I don't think I'm concentrating on any spells because I just
Nope.
lose my concentration every time I get hit.
Correct.
Um,
You do have Hex.
So-
Did you have Hex up?
I don't know if it survived. I
no.
cast Hex on her for Con to try and get
Stunning Strike to work.
Florian out of her belly,
Right.
but I don't think I lost concentration on it. I just assumed I had because that happened a lot in this fight.
Yeah, I generally leave the concentrations on if you're concentrating on something.
Yeah.
So the only
I
people
must have
that are
lost it.
concentrating are Gus. Actually, it's only Gus.
I might have gotten hit by a spray of acid or
I
something
think
that
you did.
knocked
Yeah.
it off of me. Okay, so that is the first one, a 29 to hit.
Yep, definitely hits.
That's D10 plus. Oh, I do have my Hex-based curse going for me, and that's not concentration,
Lovely.
which is, I think, plus my charisma. Oh no, plus proficiency. Nice. So that is brain function 11, 16 points of magical slashing.
16. Okie dokie.
Second attack. Natural 20.
Oof, nice. Ooh, that's
Out of
two
smite
already.
slots error.
Oh dear.
Out of smite slots error. Oh, that's atrocious. 2 plus 6 plus 5, so 13 points of magical slashing.
Okay.
I rolled a 1 and a 1.
Oops.
And then my bonus action hit her with blunt end. It's a natural 20.
What? Wow.
Yeah. For context, by the way, it was a nat 20 and a 2 on the previous one, and then a nat 20 and a 1 on this one.
That's definitely fortuitous.
There's a solid chance that I deal more damage with this because it's...
Yeah.
Well, can't get worse than 2 1s. No, I'll take 2 4s though, so that's 19 points of magical slashing.
Nice. Bludgeoning.
Well,
right?
magical bludgeoning, sorry, because I'm hitting it with the blunt end.
Yep.
And that everything. I'm just a hitting things kind
Okay.
of person at the moment.
So, Miette, you are up with me preparing, then Celeste.
I am going to continue the assault on her other eye.
Okay. We put the armor class up to 27, didn't we? For
Yeah. First one is 26.
Unfortunately not.
And second one's 24. God
Unfortunately
damn
not.
it.
As you stab down, she's just moving her head erratically. You don't get
Yeah,
a
that's what
chance
I'm
to quite get. It sort of bounces off scales and horns that she's got across the front of her face.
That's it for me then.
Okay, so it is then her go. So at the start of her turn, Ferenz, you take 6, 11, 14, 16, 20, 26, 28, 29, 31, 37, 38, 44, and 2 more. 45, 48 points of acid damage from her stomach
Wow.
juices.
Oh, Ren's down.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oops. I've got a plan.
This reminds me of when you stuck your hand in the lava. You did it to yourself.
Face in
yeah.
the lava, yeah. Okay. So on her go, she is going to. Florian is over there. Can she see him? Let's have a quick. No, she cannot, because that's her blind eye. So she's going to take a swipe at Melissa.
Does it still like she was looking for me though?
Yes. Yeah,
Ooh,
but she couldn't.
okay.
She couldn't see you. So she's going to take a swipe at Melissa, which is a claw attack, which is 22 to hit. Can't hear you, Melissa. You are muted.
I'll use my do nothing reaction and take the damage.
Oh, okay, cool.
Good choice.
That's D8s, so... That's... Ooh, come here, you. It's 8, 10, 18, 28 points of slashing damage.
Ow!
She rolled really well. Rolled 2 8s on my D8s. She then will take a... She'll try and take a claw attack at Miette, which is a 31 to hit.
I was about to say when she was attacking, she can try, but 31 slightly overkill for me as hammer class.
So it's 10, 16, 22, 32 points of slashing damage.
Le dodge.
Half to 16 then. She's going to try again. She's going to try and grapple you this time. So I want a... you can choose acrobatics or athletics to try and dodge again.
Acrobatic is significantly better.
She has athletics, which is strength. So that is only... Oh, that's not good. That is only 15.
Oh, that's okay. I got 12.
Oh, really? Okay. So you are now grappled.
I know how this story goes.
So she's going to try and eat you. So she will make
At
a
least there's already
bite
exit.
attack. Yes, there is. But he's full of friends at the
It's
minute.
like burn the exit.
Yeah. The bite attack is 25 to hit.
This is still against me yet?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, yes.
That's D12s. Oh,
Miette is only a rogue.
this is very true. A very
Rogues not
good
known.
rogue.
Yes, but rogues are not renowned for getting hit and surviving it.
This is true also.
No, you're thinking of monks.
And
Ooh,
monks
that's
don't need
good.
to get hit.
25, 30. That's 40 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
And you are
Yeah?
now grappled in her mouth. So we'll put you up there for a minute.
Miette is not long for the world.
Okay. That was Melissa, Miette. One more attack.
I don't tell me she's going to chew.
She cannot do a swallow on the same round as a bite, unfortunately, for me.
That's okay.
Fortunately
No.
for you, but unfortunately for me. She's going to take another swipe at Melissa. That's a 38 to hit. Jesus.
Yep, that hits.
And
Was that not a
is-
crit?
No, it's a 19. So that's 8, 10, 12. It's only 22 points of damage.
Okay, that's quite low actually.
It was only a
I'm
19, but she
quite low.
crits on 19 and 20.
Yeah,
She does not, unfortunately.
she's packed at
me.
plus 19.
She's got an attack of
Jeez.
plus 19, yes.
Yeah, she can't be smooth without a natural one.
Okay, that is her go. Celeste, you are up with Trellador preparing, please.
I'm assuming I can't see the hairy blockage in her small intestine that is Feren's.
I'll say you can certainly see the furry feet sticking out. If you want to. Yeah, they don't seem to be moving.
Okay. Then, if I think that he's not
Okay, make
moving
a medicine check. And I was going to say it's going to be
Okay.
fairly high DC because all you can see are his feet. So I would say the DC is going to be. You rolled a 30, so yeah, that's fine. Yeah, he dead.
Rolled a natural 20.
He's unconscious.
I cannot see his heartbeat in his ankle.
Exactly.
Right, okay. He's priority at the moment because he's down. So I'm going to do a what have I got? I'm going to do a 3rd level healing word
Okay.
and also chalice into him at the same time.
Okay. Go for it.
So 14 for the first one. And 17 for the second one.
Nice.
So 31 altogether.
Okay.
Very good. Anything else, Celeste?
Nope, I'm running out of stuff.
Okay. Trelador, you're up with Yorick preparing.
Okay. Well, I was going to reach in and see if I could pull Ferenz out and moan about people stop getting into the granny. But instead, I will. Because Florian's right by me, isn't he? 'Cause he's
No, Florian moved away. Florian very
Oh,
bravely
right.
ran away
Oh, fuck's sake.
with his 1 hit point.
11.
Sorry, 11 hit points.
Okay. How far away is he? Because I can get to him and yeah.
40 feet away.
Okay. I can get to him then. I will
Okay.
back up. Opportunity attack if need be, whatever.
I'll say you were just outside her melee range because you
Cool.
dragged Florian away.
And I'll just say to him, now don't read too much into this. And I will touch him and I will cast Warding Bond on him.
Ooh, good, nice.
Now one of the components says I need a ring, but we're not doing components, are we?
No, just
So we're not married or anything.
Yeah, for a non-traditional marriage, I understand.
yeah. This one.
So you have +1 to your AC and saving throws, and you have resistant to all damage. And every time you take damage, so please don't, I take the same amount of damage.
Okay, so your wedding bond is warding
No,
bond.
it's not a bond. I was very clear on that.
Is this a bad time to mention that Melissa does have ceremony memorized at the moment?
Probably.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I do that.
Excellent. Anything else?
Yes, and then bonus action, I will Misty Step back to where I was.
Okay. The Misty Step's 30 feet, right?
Oh, fuck, yeah.
So you can get back to there.
And then that's it. I can't do anything else.
Okay.
Can
Yorick.
Can I quickly ask this whilst we're on that? Did the warding bond, as Trollodor cast that between us, did that seem to do anything with the marks on the chests or anything? Did it seem to?
I don't. No, it doesn't. There's no. He's casting this from himself. It's not to do with those marks on your.
Yeah,
chest
no,
and
that's
his
cool. I was just
chest.
because it was a bond and it was
No.
my brain just went straight to.
It's not a bond, can I just say that? It's just,
Your souls are now bonded for all eternity.
Yeah,
No, you're not helping.
essentially holding hands,
No.
holding each other's hearts. Okay, so Yorick, you are up with Florian preparing.
Okay. So, whereabouts am I?
You are right up in her, next to the gaping wound that Ferenz's feet are hanging out of.
As I suspected. I'm gonna pull him out. I'm just gonna grab a foot and yank him out.
Okay, so give me a strength check, please. Are you resisting Ferenz?
I suppose the fact that he's just come back to consciousness, he wouldn't be able to.
Okay, so I just thought I'd ask. So yeah, strength check. I'll say DC is 16, because we've already had
11.
someone pulled out of there. 11. Okay, so you grab his feet, and it's just the blood on his fur is just too slick, and you can't get purchase.
You get out, you idiot! Well, fine. And then my bonus action will be swing the spiritual hammer.
Nice.
So let's just 26 on that.
Yep, that definitely hits.
Bad. 19 points of force damage.
19 points of damage. She's starting to look a little, well, a lot rough. There are wounds all over her. She's lost an eye. She is incredibly unhappy. She will, as a legendary action, yeah, she's going to swallow me it. So the swallow.
Careful, she'll get a furball.
But she'll just fall through the hole we've created, pulling everyone
She's
out.
out the worst furball of her life.
Furball with very sharp
So
claws.
that is a 32 to hit.
Yep.
And yeah, you are now swallowed, so you're still grappled, but you are actually in her belly, so you cannot see anything. It's all dark in here.
And I'm making an argument for an attack of opportunity.
Attack of
Hear
opportunity.
me out.
Okay,
Her melee range is her mouth,
Yeah.
and you've left her mouth.
convince me.
Yes, there's a cat,
Yes.
and unlike all of the other players, 5 out of 6 ends are pointy. Never wears shoes. If she's being swallowed, her feet at least are going to drag on the throat trying to get purchase, because that will be an automatic reaction, not a conscious one, because cat.
I mean,
So even
she's
if it's
got-
not a dagger attack, unarmed attack.
Yeah. Yes. That's cool. Yes. Let's do that. Make an unarmed attack with your claws, please.
Stick it with your pointy ends.
So essentially, imagine when a cat
Fine.
grabs onto something and starts using its back
Yes.
legs to sort of like.
Apparently, I can't cat.
You can't.
That was a natural fucking one.
And that was so cool as well. Ah.
Apparently, I just curl up into a little ball for easier swallowing.
Yeah, you scrabble for purchase, but all you find with your claws is teeth, and teeth are notoriously not susceptible to claw attacks, especially not her large teeth. So, yeah, we go
I tried.
Granny, what
To the
large teeth you have.
top of the round. Florian, what would you like to do?
Yeah, cool. So how far away am I from Dragon Granny?
45 to get into melee.
Yeah, cool. I'll go up there then, please. And I will, yeah, just going for some attacks. 27 on the
Yes.
first one. Yes.
Yes.
One of them, I'm missing something, and another one of them. Let's change differently. Let's go for that one. No ones this time, which is good. (16, 20, 27 on the first one,
Lovely.
and then the second one misses.
Okay.
Fuck
Flurry
it,
of
I'll
flows.
try. No, I'm going to try. First off, try a stunning strike.
Okay. That's a con save, right?
Yes, he says. Yes.
That's gonna be big. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that's a. It's only a 14,
Oh, does fail then.
but she will burn her last legendary resistance to
Yeah.
succeed.
Cool.
I like the sound of blast.
And I then need to. Yep. So I will. Oh, what do I do? Ooh. I'll back up 20 feet again.
Okay.
Say 40 feet that was, or 45 feet.
45.
Yeah. So back up 20 feet again.
Okay.
And then I will use my penultimate key point for my bonus action, or flurry of healing and harm, and heal myself twice
Okay.
with that.
So you're doing a Tarzan.
Yeah. So that is. Why doesn't it have the fucking dice there? Yeah, 1d8 plus 3, so 2d8 plus 6.
Okie dokie. Ferenz, you're up next.
Okay.
Followed by Gus,
So when I was
so be preparing.
But
Nice.
when I was swallowed, I went and ended up straight in her stomach. So would Miette have collided with me by this point?
Not yet, no. She's quite long.
Okay, cool. But do I have any vision of her at all?
No, it's dark in here.
Okay.
You can probably hear her though.
Possibly. You can hear scrabbling and frantic meowing, possibly.
Cursing a language you don't understand.
Yeah,
Swearing. Someone is pissed.
it's definitely Miette.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Francis just can slide back out again, like cursing like a sailor because somebody else being inside her is completely and utterly beyond what his plan was.
Okay.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Make me a quick acrobatics or athletics check to get out. Fairly low DC. You know how to get out, so I'd say 14.
Yeah.
If you can beat a 14, you're out.
Okay.
Oh no. Ferenz is frozen. Uh-oh.
Quick, she's turned blue. Use fire against her.
It's very cold in a dragon, apparently.
Yeah.
What's mine?
Right,
you still-
you froze there, so we don't know what happened. So,
Okay, cool.
what did you roll?
Yeah. So what did you want me to roll? Because I got a 13 on the dice, and I got a +2 to acrobatics.
I said if you could beat a 14, you were out. So
Right,
you
okay.
sort of
Sorry.
slide out onto the floor.
Cool.
Beside Yorick.
So I'm going to basically stay sat on the floor underneath her, ready. And then when Miette comes out, I'm going to hold my action to cast Wall of Fire inside her.
Okay, interesting. I like that. That's a cool plan. Like it.
She's going to need some Gaviscon or something.
Okay, so let's see. That was you, Ferenz. Gus, you're up with Melissa preparing, please.
Righto, I'm going to go for another attack.
Go for it.
Oh, that's a 26 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Oh no. That's 26 plus 5 is 31 points of piercing damage.
Oof.
Another hit. That's another 27.
Very nice.
For this time, 2 plus 5, 27 points of magical piercing damage.
Very nice
So,
indeed.
glory, Granny!
I'll see bits of her coming off.
Interesting.
And my bonus action, I'll turn invisible again.
Okay.
Because I'm just so embarrassed.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Melissa, you're up with Miette preparing.
Well, my initial plan was to perform some dentistry to get all of that fluff out of her teeth.
Right.
But how high up is her head from me?
Let's have a
Bonus
look.
action floss.
I think that'd be her action.
I mean, from the ground, 30 feet to her mouth.
Oh, would I be able to use 30 feet to teleport on top of her mouth?
Sure. So you're gonna Misty Step up there.
Yeah, well, it's
Relentless hits.
Relentless Hex,
Oh, okay.
because I've got my Hexblade's Curse. And then from up there, I'm going to look at the damage that Miette has done. Miette and Florian have done to her eyes and try and finish off the last eye.
Absolutely. Yeah, go for it. 27 is the DC for an eye strike.
27 is the DC. I have advantage.
Can I... Hang on.
Paused.
Can you?
Yeah, I'm just checking to see if I've got Bane or a Wheel or Woe. Sorry.
Well, unless the Wheel of Woe can provide me with +5.
It gives you D6.
So it could.
I don't know. I can roll it to find out. Because it's odds it's one and evens it's the other.
Yep. Right, yeah, 23.
Odds, Woe.
Okay, so...
No, I can only subtract it from her.
So I missed with the 23.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a 28 to hit, though.
That definitely hits. Oh, some damage.
So, that one... Oof. 6 + 5 + 9 for 20 points of magical slashing.
Slashing. Oof, she is unhappy about that.
And then just to finish and pop the eye with my bonus. Oh no, I used my bonus action, didn't I?
You did, yeah.
Yes. So what I will do then is I will move up over her eyes to try and grab onto one of her spines on the back of her head
Sure.
for a more secure position.
Okay.
My original plan was to teleport up to the mouth and use my heels to embed into her gums whilst I started cutting her teeth free.
Wow.
But
Vicious.
Miette got swallowed.
Miette did get swallowed, and it is Miette's go next with Carabess, then Celeste.
Apologies for ruining everyone's plans,
No.
including my own. So yes, I am being swallowed.
You are being swallowed. You can make a athletics. I'll say athletics or acrobatics check. Well, athletics, if you want to try and get out of the mouth, go back up, I need an athletics check. If you want to try and get down to where the exit wound is, you can give me athletics or acrobatics. Do you know about the exit wound? Sorry?
Why can't I use acrobatics for going up?
Well, I'd say that you've got to pull yourself back up, so it's a strength-based check, really.
It's sink daggers in and climb.
Daggers and claws.
It's still going to be strength because you're going to have to pull yourself up.
Yeah.
If you were sort of dodging from rock to rock, I could get going up as acrobatics, but
it's a +10 versus a +0.
go on, Ed. Softy that I am, go on, use your acrobatics.
Because I want to go up because it'd be more amusing for it to, like, in the midst of this battle, like, something's caught in my throat, it's repeating on me.
Okay, go for it.
I've heard of having a frog in your throat, but not a cat.
Yeah. Apologies to people whose plan this fucks up even more. I was a 15.
A 15. Yeah, I'll say you get up, back, you sort of manage to spin yourself around and claw your way back up to her mouth, where you can see out as she sort of swinging her head about, jaws open. That'll be your action. You want a bonus action or anything else?
I do have a bonus action that I want to do.
Okay.
I have a potion of superior healing in my bag.
Good plan.
Which is HD4 plus 8 hit points.
Nice.
Just make sure you don't slip and drop it and give it to her. That would be funny.
Yeah, you sort of smash it against her teeth and she just drinks it all.
Yeah.
That was 15 plus 8, so that's 23 points back.
23 points back. Very nice indeed.
I'm currently avoiding stomach acid, which is good.
Yeah, you're back up in her mouth, I'll say, so you're avoiding the acid. Okay. She can, of course, bite you. If
She
so
can, but at the
desires.
same time, I can shimmy my 3 bits on the back of her tongue.
Would there be any indication of what's just happened for me to give me the go ahead?
The screaming has stopped.
From where you are, I'll say you can't see Miette, because Miette hasn't popped out of her mouth yet. She's still inside.
Okay.
So I would say probably not. But it's Carabes's go, and she is going to make a perception check at disadvantage because she's only got one eye. But that is... Oh, that's pretty
One
good.
eye she's got is pretty rough now.
Yeah. She did manage to make a perception check, swinging her head about, sees Florian, and starts to go for it. So, I would like Yorick and Ferenz to make dexterity saving throws to move out of her way as she moves across you.
Would we get opportunity attack?
No, she's moving into
Oh, no,
your
no.
range.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I just saw.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
the best one.
woe her regardless. I know she's got ridiculous to hit, but
Okay,
take 2 off of
What?
whatever her roll is.
okay.
What is she using to attack Florian with?
She's about to claw at him.
Okay.
So
Let me know when she tries to bite him.
that's a 30. Yeah, I will do. To hit.
Okay.
And that's a attack.
Yes.
Remember, you have a +1 to your AC.
I know.
And take
Most
2
useless
off of
paladin
that 30,
ever.
that makes all the difference.
+1. That's beautiful. Okay, the wedding bond is strong with this one. So that's 4, 10, 15, 25 points of slashing attack.
But you are resistant.
Are you attack?
You're
yes,
resistant, so down to 12.
12.
You're welcome.
And
Thank you.
Trelador takes 12 as well.
Yes.
Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot about that.
You're still up, so she's going again. That is
this another claw?
Yeah, another claw. That's 20,
Okay.
32 to hit.
Yes.
That is... Oh, that's very nice. 8, 16, 19, 26, 36 points of slashing damage.
Exactly what you needed. I had 18 left.
18 left. Oh.
That halved is exactly that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, seeing you drop, she's going to try and bite you. Bite.
As a reaction,
Yes.
The mouth is occupied.
I would. As a reaction, I know this isn't quite how the ability works, but hopefully I can be cool with it.
Okay.
I want to use my. God, I've lost it. Hang on. Fighting style. Interception fighting style, which would normally
Okay.
reduce the damage that a target takes. But I want to try and use my scythe to basically hook over the front of her mouth and prevent her from biting down on Florian. To try and stop her from being able to bite him
Okay.
or swallow him.
All right, hold
Also-
that thought. Miette,
With my deck check, I rolled a 2.
Yes.
a 2. Okay, you're going to take...
I also then rolled whether he would let the spell dissipate or just release it out of fear. And I got a 4. Well, and even if it's a wisdom save, that's 14. So he would literally just let the wall of fire go.
Okay. Where are you
Yeah.
putting the wall of fire?
So it was actually just going to go sort of inside the wound around her stomach and be pointing
Right.
outwards to burn her.
Okay. Cool. Right, okay. Hold that thought. Miette,
Yes.
you see the ground and Florian rapidly approaching. Florian appears to be unconscious again.
Jesus Christ.
And
It's
the
bad when even the DM is starting to rag on
I
you.
know. sorry, Finny. So you have a couple of options. You can try and jump out, or you can try to, as you see Melissa's scythe come across the roof of her mouth. Actually, make an attack roll, Melissa. See if we can get that.
That is 16 plus 11, so 27.
27, that definitely hits that. So roll some damage anyway, but you're trying to hold on to the mouth.
I'm trying to hold her
shutting.
mouth open.
Okay, so
prevent her from biting
okay,
down.
don't roll the damage then. I would like you to roll a strength check to prevent her mouth from closing. So
This
yeah,
is very good at these, but you know she's trying.
yeah.
Trying to protect her friend.
Miet, your other option is to, seeing the scythe come up and guessing what's about to happen to Florian, is you can opt to, if you wish, stay in her mouth and prevent Florian from entering. Or you could just tumble out and roll to the side.
No. Florian can't be having all the fun with the slip and slide. I like being an obstruction in her mouth.
Okay.
It feels very Miet.
Okie
So-
dokie.
I like to, I have an attack of opportunity against the roof or mouth or something nice and soft like that.
Okay. Right.
Do I get any bonus for Miet holding the mouth open as well, or?
Yeah, I'll say you can. The DC will go down. It was going to be a 20. I'll say it's now 16.
Excellent. I have to roll a 17 or higher.
Go for it.
I couldn't make it without Miet there.
Miet believes in you.
No, that's a 5.
5.
Melissa
So,
is not strong enough.
as you sort of reach out a paw to sort of kick at Florian,
Yeah.
you see the mouth shut, just in case, just in time you bring your paw back in. Firenze, as she's moved,
Yep.
I'll say roll your wall of fire damage.
Okay.
I'll say you can get. Hang on, let me just look at that spell because I'm not sure. Is there somewhere you can see?
On a solid surface within range, it says.
Yeah. I'm kind of.
I mean, given the situation, I'm happy if it just dissipates, it just dissipates. It's that simple.
What I'll say is roll your damage.
Yeah.
And we'll say that it doesn't go inside her, but it it hits her as you're right there. You're touching her, so. And I'll say then it's like a one hit of a fire spell.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. 14, 22, 23, 24, 25. That was fucking terrible. 25. 32 points of fire damage.
32 points of fire damage. Okay. Okay. So,
do I take in turn from the stepping on me?
oh yeah, I forgot to roll your damage, didn't I, for her stepping on you? That's 13 points of bludgeoning damage as she steps on you. Yorick, how did you do on your dexterity save?
Oh, like 7.
7. Okay, so you take 13 points of bludgeoning damage as she steps on you to get to Florian. Okay, so that's her movement. Attack. She failed to bite, so she's got 2 attacks left, so she will go for... Who can she hit?
Don't hold back. Don't hold back. If it was going to be me, she's pissed off.
She is very pissed off. She's going to smack you with her claw. She can't bite you because there's a fur ball in her mouth. So 28.
Let someone else have a go. You've already died twice.
28 to hit.
Of course.
It's a claw.
There's the
so
crit.
that's
It's a fail.
8.
It's a fail. I'm dead. Both the first one. If you hit on the second one, I'm dead because it's 2 fails,
Okay.
isn't it? Because it's a crit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, of course.
Oops.
So that's 4 attacks. Yeah, she's going to do it again. That's a natural 20.
Yeah, so I am dead.
As you see, as she just swipes down against Florian, and swipes down, you can see ribs sticking out at unnatural angles, and just blood
From Florian or her?
from Florian. As she claws into him in a frenzy. That's her go. Celeste, you're up with Trelador preparing.
Can I just ask something?
Yeah, sure.
quickly? The spell ends if I drop to 0 hit points. Does it end if Florian? Do I still take that damage then? Because I was just reading. I thought it was both of us, but it says the spell ends if you drop to 0 hit points, or if you and the target become separated by more than 60 feet.
Well, you're definitely not separated. So let me roll that damage then.
Bond.
So the first one would have been 17.
Because, I mean, you could argue that Florian isn't taking damage.
Yeah. Well, kind of.
Because he's just automatically losing
it's
saving
automatic
throws, not
saving
taking
throws.
damage.
I'm happy either way. I
it's
just thought I'd mention it.
It's a
let's
tricky
go look
one.
at the comments.
Let me look at a few bits and pieces. Hang on a second.
I have to
This
say,
is
never
about-
has a Simpsons gift been more appropriate.
This is the nichest interaction I think I've ever seen.
It is. It's.
I mean, this is really testing the death do us part, isn't
It
it?
definitely is. Yeah.
Do I still take damage even though he's nothing to do with me anymore? Because he's dead.
Yeah.
It's like, I may die a lot as a monk, but I've never died twice in the same fight.
3 times.
So far.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, with the you've never died twice in the same fight, but when you have died, it's been mainly your own fault. Whereas this isn't Florian's.
One time
I mean,
it
it
was
is
my
kind of his own fault. 'cause he's-
once.
I did absolutely smash her eyeball.
You did.
That's really combat, not he brought it on himself.
I'm going to say, just because of the mechanics of death saves, if he wasn't death saving, the damage would still be taken. And as the damage is being taken to cause those death saves to fail, I'm going to say that I will roll the damage and you will take the damage. Okay? So the first one was a 28 points of damage. The second one was a crit.
Just for this, though, if you're doing it like that, the spell is that I'm resistant to all damage, so it would be half of what you roll for.
Yeah, so 28's a 14 for the first one. Dad?
Yep.
So 14 for the first one. The second one was a crit. So whatever I roll... there are many ones there.
Yay!
No, essentially, it's just whatever you roll, isn't it?
Yeah, 15 on the second one, because it would have been doubled to 30, but I rolled 2 ones. So,
something to remember him by.
yeah, some extra scars appear raked across your body. More scars from Florian. Not sure that's a great relationship,
It's complicated.
It is very complicated. So, where did we get to? That was Celeste. It's your go with Trelador preparing, please.
I will. Yari! I can't bring anybody back to life.
This is very true.
What kind of healer are you then? Me.
You can reincarnate them, so maybe it'll come back as a dwarf.
Oh, that's even better. Let's do that.
But I haven't got any diamonds. Well, no, I have. I think.
Yeah, you have.
We've
Or
got
like-
diamonds
I
on
was
us.
gonna say,
Everybody
Brian's
has a
better with
diamond.
diamonds. But I don't have the spell prepared because it seemed pointless to have reincarnation when we've got somebody who can just bring somebody back as they are.
That's fair.
Battle resurrections.
But what if I died?
I can do it.
Oh.
Could you imagine if Celeste cast Reincarnate on Yorick and he came back as an elf?
Oh my god.
Also,
Ooh.
I'd just like to point out, I also had gentle repose as well, just in case.
Nice. So, Celeste, what are you up to?
I'm gonna circle round so I can see everybody.
Well, you can
Best
see
I can.
Ferenz. You're right beside Ferenz.
I want to be able to see everybody if I can.
You're doing circles around the dragon?
I'll say you can see everybody there apart from Gus, because Gus is invisible.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm
Gus
invisible.
has been like got a bruise or something. He's got a little boo boo.
No, not even that. I might have sprained my finger.
But
Gus has mental damage.
Yeah, Gus has got emotional damage from attacking his grandmother.
Emotionally traumatized.
so I didn't scroll down enough, and now I've seen I've got a level 7 spell slot left. So I'm going to do a mass cure wounds. It's the last one I can do. So that's going to be for Melissa, Mia,
Am I in
Trellador.
range?
It's 30 feet from a point that I choose.
Okay.
So I can do it sort of in a mid-drift, and that will cover
Sure.
everybody.
Okay.
So Melissa, Mia, Trellador, Yorick, Ferenz, and myself.
So do you have to see them?
Because you probably can't see me yet.
You cannot see me yet. Or is it
It just
just
says
everyone
choose
within
up
range?
to 6 creatures in a 30-foot radius centered on that point.
Yeah, it doesn't
Okay.
say that you have to see.
Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, I'm just asking. It's all good. Roll your healers.
Yeah, because the way it's described is it's a wave of healing energy in a sphere.
So everybody gets 48
Woof.
back.
Nice.
Nice.
Thank
Very
you.
nice.
And I'm going to...
So how am I supposed to kill them now?
Do I have to take it? Because the damage reminds me of Florian.
Sorry, how much healing was that?
48.
48. Very nice.
And I'm going to... Chalice... Oh, it's going to have to be Melissa, I think. Because... Oh, can I reach Melissa? I don't know if I can, actually.
I'm 30 feet up.
You are
You're way away
further
from
away
Caravan.
than 30 feet from Melissa. Yeah, I would say you're about 40 feet maybe from Melissa.
Yeah, it's got to be within 30 feet, so...
Didn't you say though it had to be 30 feet of a point of your choosing, not from you?
No, this is the
Chalice.
chalice. Must be 30 feet from.
Oh, sorry. Never mind.
I believe Celeste. Is that right?
Sorry, say that again?
The chalice has to be 30 feet from you. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Creature within 30 feet.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
So
I'm
no, you
assuming
can't-
it's not within 30 feet either.
And do you have to see them for chalice?
It says when you cast a spell that restores hit points, you or a creature within 30 feet regains hit points.
Okay. Again, Miette's not going to be within 30 feet.
Okay, not a problem.
So I'm one of the tanks.
Sorry, say again, Miette?
I was saying throw on one of the tanks.
Yeah, probably a good plan.
There's more than one.
Yeah, well, most of Yorick's damage has been self-inflicted, so...
Reminds me of
Go for
Florian.
dive.
Well,
Went for a
yeah,
dive.
you
Most of the
did jump in the
trying to
dragon's
save-
stomach, so...
Save Ferenz's life, but you know.
Yeah.
No, Florian, sorry.
How are they both looking?
Who?
I'm looking fine as always.
That could mean anything.
I mean, to your healer's eye, both of them look pretty okay.
We've both taken Florian-related damage.
I'll do it for Trellador because I know he's definitely getting hit, whereas Yorick's not tending to be.
Well, you kind of just heal me back to full.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Cuckoo.
down.
Cuckoo, I'm 11 points down.
It's up to you. I mean, in a pit. Make a perception check or a medicine check quickly, rather.
Medicine, do you
check.
want?
Medicine check, please. If you're looking at these two to see which one of them's most,
No, my medicine checks are on point today.
they certainly
It's
are.
another natural 20.
Yorick looks to be more hurt than Trellador.
Then I will do it with Yorick then. So 22 extra for Yorick.
Thank you.
Did you just see my comment, Jade?
I've not just seen you. I've just seen what Vinny's done with his camera.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to read through the Discord in the break because I'm not seeing any of it, so I think I'll have to concentrate on that. So, Celeste, anything else?
No, that's everything.
Okay, Trellador, you're up with Yorick preparing, please.
I see what's happened to Dipshit, don't I?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, well, bonus action I rage then, because my rage dropped off.
Okay.
And yeah, then I'm gonna go.
Where's it?
I need to roll my rage thingy.
Hit it very hard.
Yeah. I can never find the rage thing. It's always in a really stupid place. Okay. Well said. Here we go. Right. Ooh, 8. A bolt of lightning shoots from your chest. Another creature within your choice that you can see within 30 feet must take. Yeah. So it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Con save. Oh, that's quite low. Hang on. Where is she? Con save. 18. She take.
8 plus your proficiency bonus, 13 plus your Constitution, 15 is the DC. So no.
Okay,
Yeah,
take half.
fine. There was only one D6.
All right. Okay.
No, she doesn't take any.
Oh, okay.
It's make it or don't.
Oh, right, okay.
Make it or break it.
So I will attack recklessly, but not great weapon fighter.
Good.
Oh, the rolling's back.
Oh no.
I said 18 to hit.
No.
Oh no, sorry. It's plus 12. 23 to hit.
No, still not. Sorry.
Second attack. I'm not playing this game again. That's another 23 to hit.
Oh. So, Trellador, they just sort of seem to bounce off her scales. You can't seem to find the openings that you were doing earlier.
Yeah, well, I only found it once. Where is Florian's corpse?
Florian's corpse
In-
is 10 feet behind you.
Okay, I'm going to move and stand in front of it to try and protect it.
Yeah, fair enough. So you stand over
We can fix him. We can rebuild him.
the body of your betrothed.
We have the technology.
Okay.
Well, I'm mainly pissed off because he made me waste a smite slot. But...
We have Yorick.
Okay. Yorick,
Thank you.
you are up with, and what we'll do is we'll make this the last turn of the session, and we'll take a break. So, what would you like to do, Yorick?
Okay. Just get off me hand. Just wander over to Florian again.
Yep.
Pull out another diamond. Just really bored of this already. I want to be hitting things. Could we try and keep him up this time, please? I've never tested Revivify like this before. I don't even know if this is going to work, but let's try. Hey, big man, if you're up there, can you help out with him again, please?
Okay. And you're casting your Revivify, which I believe just happens, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, unless I mean it does, but there are certainly homebrew rules that put some.
Oh god, I'll have to go find them. The DM the person I play with on Saturdays has some brilliant rules for resurrection, on how to limit it and make it not guaranteed.
Okay, make me a religion check, please.
24.
24. Alright, Yorick! Again?
We do.
Well, we'll have to talk to Sama. 1 minute. Florian, as you
Yes.
are cast out of your body once more, you feel your essence in the presence of a burning, blinding light that sort of coalesces down to the face of Sama. He says, Florian, good to see you again. Will you be staying this time? I can hear Riorx's mumbling in the background. Do you wish to stay,
If I can
or do
go-
you wish to go?
If I can go back, I'd love to help my friends if I can.
Very well. I will cast you back to your body in 3, 2, poof, and you get shunted through a dark tunnel back into your body. Looking up, you can see Trellador standing over you, and Yorick with a diamond that's just like turning into powder and nothingness. Yorick, you see Florian's eyes open once more.
Welcome back. Again.
Thank you.
So, anything else, Yorick, or is that enough? Do you think for a go?
I will sort of just give a thump to my plate mail, and help yoink Florian up off the floor.
Okay.
Shall we finish this then, boys? As the spirit hammer gives us another whack.
Go for it.
I think that's 22.
Unfortunately not. So, with that being done, we return to the top of the rounds, where we will have a little break, grab a drink, and spend some money on some interesting things, if you wish. I'm not your dad, I can't tell you what to do. See you after the break, all. Welcome back. We hope you are hydrated and full of cheer. For it is the top of the round once more, and Florian, you have reappeared with 1 hit point. What would you like to do?
Yes. I'll look over to Yorick. Give him a nod. Thank you. I'll go in for a hit on her stomach.
Go for it.
The first one misses. And so does the second one.
Oh no.
A very lethargic, tired Florian, goes in for like 2, sort of like they're almost like and we misses
The warding
with them.
bond also gives you my ability to roll dice as well.
And we're all now at the front of it, aren't we? Apart from Melissa, who's at top, and Mietz, who's in.
It's in the mouth. Ferenz is round the side here, after being stood on, and
Okay.
Melissa is up top. Yeah, everybody else is in front. Oh, that's a good idea. Thanks for pointing that out.
I'm just gonna point round and like just put my head round and with Ferenz there, just be like, just get out of the way again. Just move on your next turn. And I am going to run. As she's after me, I'm going to run 65 feet towards the camera.
Okay.
Not like, and then like probably left a bit, kind of a thing. Right a bit, sorry. Sorry, it's back ways for you. Yeah, so I wanted to be sort of like, if I could be like in the middle, just so that.
Sure. Yeah.
If she was going to turn, it wasn't going to be around.
I see.
Everyone. Yeah.
So she turns. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
And
anything else?
That bonus action, I will. Shit.
Patient defense.
Oh, I can't. Fuck, that's an action. I thought that was a bonus action. Shit. Yeah, it's gonna have to be patience defense and my last key point.
Okie dokie. Ferenz, you are up with Gus preparing, please.
Okay, so after being stepped on, I'm going to sit up again.
Okay.
sort of reach my hands back up into the wound and cast Burning Hands.
Okay. Is that an attack roll or is that saving throw?
It's a dex save.
Dex save. Not that dexterous, but that is quite high. That is a 16. It's not that high.
Fails.
Fails, okay.
So that's 46 and a d8. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. 5, 10, 14, 15, 23 points of fire damage.
23 points of fire damage. Okay.
And then I will use my remaining movement to shimmy sort of out of her stomp line.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You are out of stomp line. Do you want to take your full movement, or do you want to just...
Well, he was still on the floor, so we would have only had 15 feet anyway.
Oh, right, okay. Stick you there.
Yep. That's cool.
Chaz,
Yeah.
just keeping it all fair, you haven't asked anybody to roll a d4 this week yet.
I haven't. There is a reason for that.
Oh, okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, she is very, very hurt, so she's conserving her ability to shapeshift for emergencies. Okay, Forenza, that's you. Gus, you're up with Melissa preparing, please.
I will to attack again.
Go for it.
Sorry, Granny. Oh, that hits 28 to hit.
Yeah, definitely hits.
That is 30 points of piercing damage.
Oof.
And I'll do it again. 23 to hit.
No.
No. Okay. Sorry, Granny. And I'll go invisible again. Oh, they should check me how I can do that. Oh yeah, I've still got a couple left.
Okay. Melissa, you're up with Miette preparing, please.
Okay, Melissa's going to continue being Caravess's makeup technician. I'm going to
Okay.
continue working on those eyes.
Go for it.
If I visage the Joker, would I be proud of?
Ooh, 19 for 30. I crit on 19s, so that's
Awesome.
a crit
Excellent stuff.
to the eye.
Okay.
Dealing, that's a little bit better than earlier. That's 6 plus 11, so 17 points of magical slashing.
17 points of magical slashing. Yeah, her eye is looking pretty bad now. It's not quite as bad as the one that's completely ruined, but it's not great.
I've got 2 more attacks coming towards it. Second attack is going to miss with a 22.
Yep.
And then the third attack with the blunt end, it's an actual 20.
Oof.
Me having advantage is bad.
All good, depending on how you look at it.
6 plus 17 points of magical bludgeoning.
17 points. So, as you strike once, miss, and spin and slam the butt of the scythe into her eye, you can hear that, and you feel it as you push through and break the other eye, and she screams. Miette,
Mm-hmm.
you are forcibly ejected from her mouth. Unless you want to try and hang on and stay in there, it's entirely up to you.
Well, I've heard the pop from inside the mouth.
Yeah, and
Like,
you're
will I
hearing the
have no-
scream.
Okay, yeah, things are about to get violent, so probably allow myself to be ejected so I can tumble gracefully to the ground.
Yeah, so you don't take full damage, do you? If you have a look.
Using cat-like reflexes.
Yeah. So do you take any full damage, or is it just halved? I can never remember.
I cannot find the ability.
Class feature. It's a racial feature, I think.
Nope, doesn't say anything about that at all on your sheet.
I can climb it. It costs me extra movement.
Yeah, you can. No, you don't have anything to prevent falling damage, I'm afraid.
Damn.
Indeed. So I rolled really low. It's 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the floor.
No opportunity to roll acrobatics.
Yeah, or roll acrobatics if you wish.
You realise if you fail, you'll be the first cat to ever land on her back.
26.
26, yeah. You still
Screw
take,
you, Gus.
You still take the damage, but because you land on your ankle a little bit dodgy, but you're out.
Superhero landing.
Yes. So,
Into the junkie.
Well,
Possibly.
she bit off more than she could chew, didn't she?
Do we Dragon Bloody Float take more damage like last time?
sorry, say again.
I said, do we Dragon Blooded folk take more damage from the stream like last time?
You will indeed take some psychic damage. So that would be 3. It's not very much. It's only 6 points of psychic damage to Gus, Yorick, Ferenz. Anybody else? Dragony? It's just you 3, isn't it? Yeah.
6 points, you said.
Yeah, 6 points.
Okay.
Okay, Melissa, is that you?
That is everything from me.
Okay, Miette, you are up with me preparing. Then Celeste.
I'm gonna go back round to her backside where I was working previously.
Sure.
You just come out of one hole, don't go back into another.
I'm not climbing into her stomach.
Tell you what,
More sensible than that.
I'll put you
Wasn't
this
where I
side
was
so we can see
expecting you to climb.
Gonna cast stab on the butthole.
Yes, I'm going to effectively cast stab on the butthole.
Weak point.
No.
No?
26 to hit on the second one.
Yes.
10 plus sneak attack. Nice. 41 points of damage.
Oof.
I'm back.
41. Wow. Yeah, you run back to where you were and see the open wound that you've created and just start attacking back into there again.
Yeah. Took fucking long enough, but I'm back.
Yeah. You're back, baby. Okay, so it's her go. She is going to... She cannot see. She's going to flail with her claws. And... Actually, no, she's not. She's going to swing her head and cast her breath weapon.
I am glad I chose to jump.
So she is. Where are we? Black Dragon.
Yeah, forget fire or acid. She breathes Miette.
Yeah. You will take 74 Miette damage.
Airball damage.
As furballs come flying out of her mouth. No, she is going to. Yeah, I would like a dexterity saving throw for Yorick and Trellador and Celeste and Gus as she sprays acid.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yes, please.
And I can see it, so I get advantage.
What's the DC on that?
22.
Yeah, I can't make it.
Yeah.
But you might get natural 20, so
What?
roll anyway.
Roll
No,
it.
I rolled a natural 16, which is still only 20.
Sorry, that should be 5 more than that, so it'd be 22.
You save. So you're going to take half.
23 for me.
10, 20, 30, 30. So yeah, you're going to take half as well.
What is it that's coming out?
40 acid.
Oh, okay.
Acid.
8. 68, 69. Nice.
Nice.
69 points of acid damage. If you failed, if you succeeded, you will take 34 points of acid damage.
Oh, that's birdie.
Yes, it
This wasn't a
is.
spell, was it? It was just
It was just acid breath.
Yeah.
She needs to brush her teeth.
Yeah. She is
Can
going
anyone
to...
smell Miet? The smell of wet fur.
Yeah, literally. It's sort of like bits of fur all sort of mixed in with the acid. It's incredibly unpleasant. She's going to swipe down her right hand side to get the painful thing that's happening down there. She does it with disadvantage. She is blind. That's a natural one, so that's not going to do anything. She's going to try it again. That is an 8. That's a 27 to hit.
Yes.
So that's the wrong one. There we are. 8.
So we just took acid damage. Yet's taking ass damage.
3, 6. My damage rolls have gone really bad. 3, 6, 11, 12, 22 points of slashing damage.
The dodge.
Half to 11. She's going to try, because she connected, she's going to try it again. Yeah, that's going to hit. That's a 32.
I had that number before.
Oh no, it's just 3, isn't it? So that's 3, 22.
Yep.
Okay, that's 7, 13, 15, 25 points of slashing damage. That's breath.
I have a feeling being blinded isn't going to affect her that much.
It's not really affecting her that much because she's got a very
Plus 19. It's
yeah.
But she doesn't know who she's attacking.
Oh, absolutely not. She's just going for the one that's being painful at her side.
So hopefully Florian will no longer be
Targeted.
You know.
She can't find him.
Yeah.
So that's another 30 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 15, 16, 18, 28 points of slashing damage. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And she's going to swipe in front of her
Thank God for that.
with a 22 to hit. There are 2 people in front of her. So odds will be Trelador. Evens will be Yorick. That's an even. Did 22 hit you, Yorick?
He does not. I was
There you
hoping
go.
that would come my way.
Yep, there we go. That is her turn. She is very unhappy about things in life in general. Celeste, you're up with Trelador preparing, please.
Okay, I'm going to scoot to the right, so if a breath goes off again, I'm not in it.
You're right, yes.
I don't either direction as long as I'm out of the cone.
Yeah, you go to
That's
there.
cool.
Okay. Anything else?
Can I?
Can you...
I'm gonna try casting Fairy Fire on her again, but I want to position it so I don't get anybody else caught in it.
Yeah, easily done.
So it's a Dex save.
Dex saves. Not brilliant at Dex saves. Although that's a natural 17, so that's going to be... Was it a 4 or 5? 4. So 21.
Okay, she saves.
Anything else?
No, that's gonna be it.
Okay, Trelador, you're up with Yorick preparing, please.
So Florian's moved away, hasn't he?
Yep.
How far away is he from me again?
He is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. We'll get you right next to him.
Okay. Oh, I hate doing this. This really annoys me. I'll use my movement to go back up to Florian.
Okay. You're right next to him.
And I will, with my action, put a very condescending hand on his shoulder. And I'll say, stay here. And I want to use all of my lay on hands on him.
Okay. How much is that?
35 points.
Yep. You are healed for 35.
And then, because now I have Misty Step as a paladin and a phase step thing for some reason.
Okay.
So I can use it again as a bonus action.
Sure. If you've got 2 of them.
Yeah. So I'll bonus action Misty Step back to where I was, but at 30 feet, obviously, because, I made that mistake last time and I haven't learnt from it.
So you're not quite back to where you were.
And then I just sort of wave, like, over here, you big, stupid granny dragon.
Yeah, she can't see you.
Yeah, but I'm shouting.
Oh, okay. Because just waving is not going to help.
Very rude.
Okay, Gus, that would have broken you out of invisibility, would it not?
Nope.
No?
No, it's not invisibility as a spell. It's a talent.
But
it just happens to be at the beginning of my next go.
So it doesn't break if you take damage?
No.
Her grandson is so talented.
Interesting. Cool. Okay, so that's you, Trellador. Yorick, you are up with Florian preparing.
Okay. I've just thought I'd get a turn without how to hit him. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, you don't have to revive anyone. Nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna make a lot of noise, bang the hammer against my chest plate to try and keep her here.
Okay.
Yep. And then hit with a hammer, hit with the spirit hammer.
Go for it.
Are we at advantage because blind?
Yeah, why not?
Cool. Natural 20.
Nice.
All right.
And what form is she in? Is it worth me rolling fire damage?
She is in her black dragon form, so you can roll it.
Cool. One, so... Ooh. 8 on the damage dice, so... not bad at all. So... 8, 16 plus 7... 23 bludgeoning and 16, 22 fire.
Okay, she is looking really very rough indeed.
And then the spirit hammer. What have we got? Plus 16 now. 32 to hit.
Yes, absolutely.
That's awful. 2, 4, 7 plus 4, 11 points of force damage.
Okay.
With a bit as I'm hitting with my hammer, giving a big cry to everyone. Come on, let's finish this.
Okay. And next is Florian. Did you update your health, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm now on the whole 36. Thank
Hey!
you. So is she looking really, really that bad?
Yeah, she's looking very rough indeed. There are wounds all over her. She's completely blind. Her eyes are just a mess. She has wounds, a huge wound in her abdomen that people have been crawling in and out of. She has another.
You bastard.
You can see another wound on her lower side on this side, where Miette has just been carving literally her name into the side of her.
Okay. So Florian's gonna run up to her on that side. And as he's running, he's just gonna shout out, "If you're behind her, just get out of the way. She's gonna fall one way or the other." And like with the momentum of the run, is gonna use the stone magical fist and just go in for that first punch. Bang.
Okay. Go for it.
Oh, is Florian using his big fister on Gus's gran again?
Yeah.
I just didn't. Yeah, I am, but I didn't want to put it like that because it's Gus's grand.
Little bit
Now
of
is not the
respect.
time to be respectful after 3 weeks of battering her.
He's flowing about with fist
Bit of
because he's
respect for
unmarked
the
up.
dragon whose eyeball you popped
Yeah.
last
Bit of
session.
respect. Come on, guys.
Is that same as Yorick with advantage because she's blind?
Yes.
Or
Yeah, everybody has advantage on attacks against her.
I told you to stay put.
He did.
When has he ever listened to you?
I'm gonna use my yellow die for this.
At the same amount of time, just trying to
Damn
listen to everybody else.
Yeah.
Well, 26 on that first one.
Yep, that hits.
One of them, one of them, one of them, and another one of those. Oh, that's actually really quite good. 10, 21, 28 points of magical fisting damage.
Very nice.
Well, technically not. 9 of those were fire damage.
Okay.
And then, oh, sorry, I was then going to roll for the second hit for damage rather than a hit.
Yeah, you do really need to roll to hit first. I know you're
Yeah.
getting advantage and everything, but there are limits.
Yeah, natural 20.
Hey, another natural 20. That's cool. That's quite a few of those tonight, isn't it? I haven't had any though.
You have.
Oh yeah, of
You
course I
have
have. Yeah, I have. I have.
Oh.
I haven't. I need some of the natural 20s to come my way.
Oh, okay.
Dice is damaged. Come on, Fiddy. Figure this out. Right. $49 points of damage.
Ooh, 49. Nice.
And if she's still there, I can use my bonus action as I'm a monk just to do one unarmed strike. That misses 24.
Okay.
So that last one misses.
Okay.
And yes, how much movement was it up there? About 40 feet.
You were back up here when you fired. About 50 feet to get to the side there.
I'll back up 15 feet,
Okay.
and that's everything I can do.
Okay. You'll, as you're looking at this creature, you know how you can see her scales are shimmering with different colours, as if she's trying to find a form that will help, or a colour that will help. She's shifting from red to blue to black to green, and sort of bits of clear. Some of her scales go sort of transparent. You can see her insides, and then they start getting faster and faster. So yeah, Ferenz, you are up with Gus preparing, please.
Okay. I could do something. It's probably really stupid, but fuck it, let's do it anyway.
Go for it.
So
I'm
Ferenz
here
is
for
going
the
to
stupid.
take a run again and slide underneath her, and
Okay.
then lying on his back. He didn't ask how big the thoracic cavity is. He just cast Fireball
You can cast Fireball.
inside her.
Jesus, you bullies, a lot of you.
So he's going to point and then cast Fireball. He knows he's going to get some backblast.
Okay.
I went the wrong way, didn't I?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the? It's
So it's a 20. It's usually a 20-foot sphere, but this is going to be inside her.
yeah.
Does it wrap around corners?
Yes.
Yes.
So it will probably hit for ends.
Oh, it's definitely going to hit. For
Yeah, I
ends.
was banking on that. That's fine.
It might hit Miette as well. Probably
Ouchie.
not actually. It's definitely going to hit Yorick because you're at the side there where you pulled. Yeah, it's definitely going to hit Yorick. Won't hit Miette. Won't hit Florian. Might hit Celeste, depending on the roll. What I'd like you to do is because a fireball is a point you can see, and obviously you can see an open wound, but you can't see inside. It's not sort of like just a big hole. It's the flesh is sort of pushed together. So if you're trying to put it inside, I'll say you need to. Let's do. Get on D&D Beyond. Do me a Dex check. And I'll say
9.
on a. Oh, okay. Yeah. It doesn't go inside her. It just goes off at that point.
Okay, cool.
So roll your damage. Yeah, Dex checks from Celeste, Yorick, Trelador, and Ferenz as well, please.
Yeah, no.
Natural one.
Uh-oh.
I can see this, can't I? I can see him do it, so...
Yes.
Oh, for fuck's sake, doesn't matter.
Uh-oh.
Natural 1 and a 3, so
Ooh.
8.
Oh dear.
Some heavy damage incoming.
Yeah, that's fine, I've got loads.
Okay. What level was this fireball?
Third.
Third.
Are we not all fire resistant still?
Was that Hero's Feast thing?
No, the hero's feast
No,
is
that was.
that's
poisoned.
Thirty-
Poison.
So that's still up, but it's it's
The
not.
fire was a
fire.
boon from Reorc's
It was.
fire.
That's gone. So I think.
38.
Fire damage.
I'm down.
How many? Sorry.
38.
38.
Points of fire damage.
Cool.
So everybody who fails takes 38, unless you are the Yorick. Then you take 19 because you're resistant.
I was out with that, right?
I have a resistance from damage from spells. Do I further reduce that, or...?
Yes, that would
yeah.
affect. That, is that the same as Bernier's aura? The
I don't know, it just says
Oath of
resistant because I'm
Ancients
paladin, yeah.
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
So,
So
19.
yeah. So what did you get, Ferenz? Did you take full damage or did you take half?
Yeah, no, sort of, I didn't even roll. He's going to take full damage. He's not
Okay.
going to be able to dodge it, is he?
Okay. So you will watch as this ball of fire erupts from underneath her, obscuring totally Ferenz. As this fireball extends and hits the 4 of you, and Celeste drops. So that's Ferenz is go. Gus, you're up with Melissa preparing, please.
Oh, shoot at my granny again.
Okay.
That is 15 to hit.
That does not hit.
And that's a 24 to hit.
That does not
Are you
hit.
doing this at advantage, James?
No.
Oh, you should be.
Okay, well, we'll take that one as a 24 then, as the first
Okay,
hit.
yep.
So that's 26 plus for 30 points of
Well, 24
piercing damage.
doesn't hit.
24 doesn't hit.
No, 25 is her armor class.
I thought you said it did. Sorry.
No,
Okay, so
no,
that
no.
one.
First
Well,
one
that's
fails.
the first one that didn't hit then. And the second one failed even worse, 15.
Right, okay, so even with advantage.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm going to go invisible again, and
Okay.
I'm going to move down the way, away from where I got from the mouth. Yeah, towards the. That's it, down there a bit, so I'm not in.
Yeah, it's not safer that way.
Yeah, you can see Celeste lying on the floor in front of you.
Oh, I didn't realise she was lying on the floor. In that case, I won't go invisible with my bonus action.
Okay.
I'll because I'm such a fantastic healer. I will go up to her and cast what spell levels have I got? 4th level Cure Wounds.
Awesome.
Can't do
Roll that damage.
You can't do cure wounds as an action.
Ah,
bonus
yes.
action.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, you're absolutely right.
That to
Let
be a
me-
healing word, I believe. Is
I don't
bonus
have
action.
that, I don't think.
Then you cannot
No,
do
I
that.
can't do healing word because I'm just a hunter.
Would
Have
you
I
like to
got
be
any-
invisible instead?
Hold on, I'm just seeing if I've still got a healing potion.
Possibly.
No, I don't.
Uh-oh.
That's a shame. I'll become invisible, then I'll just go and touch her head and say, "Oh, are you all right?"
She does not answer. She is unconscious. So,
Right.
that was
And
Gus.
smoking.
Yeah. And slightly acid damaged. Melissa, you are up with Miette preparing, please.
So from up here, I've probably not seen what's happened down there.
No, you haven't. It got a bit
No.
warm.
That might just be her doing a fire breath. I don't
could
know.
be,
I'm
yeah.
just gonna keep hitting her with my stick.
Cool.
There was an almighty
And I
ball
can't be
of
asked
white
to
fire from
pass that,
underneath her.
Wow, 20
No.
misses.
No.
That makes up for all
then-
those crits.
Yeah. 28 on
Yes.
the butt attack, which
Yes,
is
butt.
yes.
Butt attack.
Roll d4. 3 plus 11, so 14 points of magical bludgeoning.
14 was magical bludgeoning. You could feel her, as you're standing up there, swinging away, you could feel her whole body shaking and twitching, and you can see all these scales changing colour rapidly.
I think she's close.
Miette, you are up with me preparing, followed by Celeste.
Right, I am once again going to cast stab.
Big hit. Come on.
25 on the nose.
That definitely hits.
10 plus negative. That is 39 points of damage on the first.
Okay. She's starting to sort of stagger, and you can see her body is changing, or trying to change.
31 on the second attack
It definitely hits.
for 11 points of damage.
Miette, how do you want to do this? So explain to me how you kill the Dragon Eater.
Jump into its throat and claw it down there. Try again.
I think that might be a little bit elaborate from where I'm standing.
Into its butthole and tear it apart.
Yeah, I think it's a case of I've been at this point for so long trying to dig away. I finally make my way into a major artery
Yes, absolutely.
and hook my daggers behind it, and as friends point, pulled it open, coating myself in a glorious fountain of dragon blood.
Yes, absolutely. So you rip this artery, and blood just erupts over you. Make a wisdom save for me.
With my +0, this is bound to go well.
I'm sure it'll be
Yep.
fine. A 4.
That was a 4.
Okay. So
what bad things happen to me.
Not necessarily bad, but you do get some blood in your mouth.
Yeah, there we go.
And which it's hot. It's almost burning you on the way down. It's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's like eating a really, really hot chili. You can feel it all the way down in the pit of your stomach, and it's not calming. And
No,
it seems
you're
to be
supposed to
sort of
mix dragon
burning.
blood with wine if you want to drink it.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking more of like Harvested Dragon Eaters replaced by the Dragon Eater.
I mean, we can certainly talk about that at a later date.
Yeah, the dragon eater.
Yeah.
So, as you do this, she starts to try and shape change one last time, and it doesn't go well. One of her claws starts to mutate into sort of a dwarven hand. Another claw changes into a red dragon claw. Her face starts to shift and goes sort of semi-transparent, and all of her other scales start to go different colours and different shapes. It's almost as if she's trying to metamorphosize herself into saving herself, but it doesn't work, and she falls. And yeah, I'm going to say that she falls this way. So, Ferenz, I'd like a deck save, and Melissa also, please, deck save.
This is going to go well. 5.
5. Okay.
5.
Oh my god. Right, Ferenz, you take 23 points of bludgeoning damage as Carabes falls on you.
Yep, Fred's is down.
Melissa, you take, oh that's not too bad, 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall from her head onto the floor.
As she dies... Is she dead?
She certainly appears to be dead.
Well, is she
Or
dead?
at least
Because I gain HP
unconscious.
if she dies.
Yeah, she's dead.
Cool. I regain 13 HP.
Nice. So, we are... The fight has ended. You have bested Carabes the Dragon Eater, or Gussie's grandma, to those that know.
I'll do that cure wounds on Celeste now.
Sure.
I'll sing a healing word at Ferenz as well.
Is he like under her, or is he just sort of like...
No, if you were just sort of like, you were sort of smashed against the floor and you sort of were pushed out of the way. So you're not actually completely under her.
Got 9 points of healing.
So Celeste is back up.
Ferenz, you get 6.
And Ferenz is back
Just my first level.
Yeah, that's appreciated. So yeah, Friends will pull extricate himself from underneath, and he's basically just going to stand in front of Yorick and just go, "Thank you, Mr. Yorick," and then be violently ill and just be like, "I don't think I like this fighting, Lark. I think I'm going to stick to what I'm good at next time."
I think that might be a good idea. You went flipping mental there, mate.
Okay. Wait. Yeah. I think I hurt some people as well. I'm sorry if I got you with the fire.
Don't worry, I'm fine with fire. Just sit down. Just sit down. Right.
Did she land on anyone else?
Everyone's alive, as far as I can tell. Celeste, are you alright?
So, Bren's knows he hates what we've had to do, so he's immediately just going to go to the head, and he will kneel in front of her, sort of with both hands on the side of her head, and he will pray to Shine. He's just be like, Shine, we've done it. I don't like that we've done it, but can you please make sure that you ease her passage onto the next place for me? I don't like that we've had to do this.
Okay, make a
And-
religion check when you're finished.
And if it's okay with you, I'm going to take a few of the scales, because even though she did a lot of things wrong, she deserves to be remembered properly.
Okay, make a religion check for me.
And you give them to Kroll and he makes armor out of them.
Yeah.
24.
24. Okay. That Shine responds to you almost immediately. So, friends, I understand the sadness at the passing of a great being. She was a great being. She does not.
Okay.
Whilst she was a terror and a fiend, and she killed many of her own kind and many others beside, she, as you rightly say, does deserve to be remembered. So I will talk to Remora to ease her passing, and if you would also respect her and do not take the scale, please. For even one of her scales could hold the residue of evil for many years to come. So I think it's safer to not take pieces of her.
Right you are. And for what it's worth, she goes with my forgiveness for what she's done.
She has paid for her earlier crimes, the ones she has committed since her release. Well, she will go to where she believes she should go, as I believe is Remora's way.
Right. Yeah. So I'll stop bothering you now. I'm sorry. Do you think we should try and burn the body? Sorry.
Ferenz, you are never bother to me. You are truly one of my favourites, and help your friends recover your wounded. Make your way somewhere safe, and don't worry about the body. Again, I will intercede.
Thank you. Just don't want it falling into the wrong hands, like you said. Any piece could hold it, but I got people I need to help. Sorry. Yes. And then sort of friends will sort of just glow slightly, and then it'll just snap away, and then he'll stand, and you'll just see him start carving into the dirt the symbols. So this is going to take me about 10 minutes or so, but if anybody who's injured wants to come and sort of sit within the circle, I will heal you shortly. Bear with me, please.
I can do a little on anyone who's very, very badly injured.
Everyone will see Florian go to take a step forward from where he was, and just look at everyone and be like, "Thank you." And as he goes to takes a step forward, I think the adrenaline just wears off and he passes out.
I'm gonna try and catch
Into
him.
Trelador's arms.
No,
I'm not-
I just drag him along and put him in the circle that Friends is making.
I'm not referring in again. If he's popped it, then that's it.
No, he's just being dramatic.
Thank you, Mr. Trelador. Much obliged. Yeah.
Can I?
Gus,
Oh, God.
Gus, are you okay, mate? That must have been hard for you.
I'm going to go up to my granny, up to her face, her snout, and I'm just going to lay across it, give her a kiss, and say, "I'm sorry, Granny. I wish I could have got to know you better."
Make me let's say maybe an insight check.
Insights. Okay.
You can
Really
do,
good at
you can
these.
do it with
With a mind.
advantage.
Okay. Well, I got a 17 with the first one
Ooh.
and a 14 with the second one.
So 17. As you place your hands on her snout, you can see the scales and the horns changing colour still, sort of slowing down, but still changing colour and changing colour. And you hear her voice again, like you did when you were talking to her by the fire. And she says, "Don't worry, Gus. Everything's just fine." That's it.
I'm glad. And I'll give her a kiss.
Okay.
So once the cast is finished, everyone will regain 22 hit points. Well, everybody except Parador and myself.
Okay.
Yeah, would have wandered into that circle as well.
Did you say accept me?
Except me and you, yeah. So I can do, I can heal 6 people with it.
Can I?
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to go up to Yorick, and just hold out the axe for him to take back.
Pretty shit with that, aren't you? Take it back.
I was going to be quite humble about it, but if he says that, I'll be like, I don't think it works anymore.
Must not.
But
No.
I'll be okay. You know, you gave it to me, so I figured we're acquaintances again.
Well, there's a bit of a line, isn't there, between holding a grudge and not wanting to die, and I thought this, with you, might give us a slightly better chance, but turns out I don't think you hit it much, did you?
Right? You don't have to say it so loud, you know. I thought we were a team, you know. Your victories are my victories, and my victories are my victories.
There it is.
Anyway, yes, you should have this back because, you know.
Sorry to interrupt everybody. I would like to apologise again for the people that I clicked with fire. I don't do this very often, and it seems that I'm not very good at it. So I will try and refrain in future. However, I have spoken to Shine, and he will intercede with Remora to ease her passing to the next place, Gus. So, and Shine said that he will deal with the body as well. He said that we shouldn't take any bits like scales or horns or anything because a bit could have a bit of residual evil. That's a big word. Oh no, that's quite heinous. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't be laughing at that.
Friends, just sit down. Take a chill pill. Everything's okay.
I've never heard
We're
of
all
the
alive.
chill.
That's what's important.
Right, yeah.
So we should stay here until the body goes, right? I assume it will just sort of disappear at some point.
I don't know, but he did say he would intercede to sort it out, so I assume that that's going to be handled.
Do I get the sense that Remora has arrived to come and shepherd Soul?
Well, as you say that, as you look around to see if you can see Remora, all of you see Remora walking towards you. Well, you all look pretty terrible, actually. But you have survived. Yes, hello, friends. You're...
For at this point, again, the friends is the same as Barry. The adrenaline just leaves him, and he basically falls onto his arse, and he's just like,
Right, okay. So, I understand that poor old Carabas is no more. So, yes. She just sort of looks across at you, Miette.
fully front covered in blood.
Okay. Beware the kitty cat. Gotcha. So, you should all probably go somewhere safe to rest and recover, recuperate. I will deal with this. And Melissa, you see her as she swings her scythe. You can see, but only you can see, a small blue tether being cut by the scythe. As the dragon eater that's lying on the ground, you could just tell there is no soul here anymore. This is just a body now. And there's an echo. In fact, anybody who wants to can make me an insight check.
I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
14.
So 14,
29.
29, 20,
15.
15. Okay. So the 14 and the 15, you don't really see anything, you don't feel anything. Those of you who rolled higher, however, see for an instant a giant shape of the Dragon Eater in a sort of pale blue outline with shimmering colours flowing across the body. As she turns, looks at Gus, at Yorick, and Miette, and Ferenz. And then she just dissipates into nothingness.
Beat me to it, Dan.
Yes.
Beat me to it.
That's kind of what I was thinking of, but sort of more colours as it vanishes. So yeah, you see this happen. Remora gives you a nod, Miette, and you, Melissa, she winks at you and vanishes.
Always nice to see her.
Yeah. We should go and head back if everyone's ready to walk.
I don't know.
I will go over to Friends and just hold out my hand to pick him up because he looks like he's having some sort of breakdown.
Not the barely conscious Florian who's just lying.
No, I've helped him enough.
Oh right, okay.
And he's being dramatic. He'll sort himself out now.
yeah.
And also, I only care about him when he's dead, remember?
Oh, of course.
Friends. Yeah,
I'll go and help Florian up.
Okay.
What sort of time?
Yeah,
Sorry.
go on. No, go on.
What sort of time of day is it, and how long is it back to Darkhold?
Okay. Time of day is, I would suggest, late afternoon, early evening, about 5, 6 o'clock. It'll take you maybe 2 hours going through the tunnels that you know fairly well. Of course, you don't have to go back to Darkhold. You can go somewhere else if you wish.
So we could get back to the city in a couple of hours. At normal pace, it might be a bit slower, the state we're in. Or I can give us somewhere safe for the night here. If we want.
Could also try and teleport us, but I'm still not wholly confident with how that will go. especially with how tired I am.
What do we think?
Summon some owls. Help us get back quicker.
I have the well.
No.
God, you're so boring.
I think we should either just find somewhere to rest up now or take the walk back. I think anything more than that will cause us more harm.
Give me an hour and I can get an impenetrable place for us to stay.
Let's move a bit away from the corpse for now, I think.
I'm not dragging Florian. Someone else can drag him along.
Perhaps,
Friends will go over and he'll just sort of scoot Florian up so he'll accept Felidor's hand.
Okay.
He's super shell shocked right now, but he's just.
I mean, I already
I think
had Florian
Melissa's
on my
already-
shoulders.
Melissa's already helping Florian.
I sighed watching Teledor walk away from him and have picked him up.
But
Moved a little bit away and started casting. I found a nice flat area wherever
Okay.
I started casting.
Once we've rested, and I'm looking to Ferenz and Gus, perhaps we can put together some kind of memorial or grave marker for her.
yeah, Friends isn't really paying attention. He's super shell shocked, but he'll just walk over to Melissa and scoot Florian because she's not very particularly strong, and he is.
Thank you.
He literally picks him up.
Okay.
Over the course of the hour that I'm casting, you see like little ethereal bricks being laid in 120 square or 120 foot side square
Nice.
as this building slowly gets constructed out of these little bricks.
Cool.
As he's doing that, for flavour, since Mate has emerged from the side of Carabas, he's held both daggers still in her hands and is walking very stiffly. And she wanders over to where Yorick is casting, and with one of the daggers starts carving the family symbols around the outside. The last thing we need right now is to be attacked by
Exactly.
Ardiac.
Nice.
Exactly.
Okay. Yep, absolutely. You can do that. So over the next hour, when Yorick is as Yorick is casting and Miet is carving, unless there's anything else anybody else wants to do.
Gus is just really quiet, just sitting,
Okay.
unusually quiet.
Okay.
I want to do something before we sleep, but
Sure.
not yet.
Okay. So as this cast ends, and Yorick, do you want to describe what you've built?
Yeah. So, at the end of the cast, those sort of blue shimmering walls that I've constructed all just sort of pop into existence as real as any building you've seen. And there's just a nice big double door on the front and windows all the way around, little pitched roof going up. Right. If you want to come inside.
When did
I'll
you
show
learn
you
to
around.
do that?
Wait till you get inside, mate. It's just where you want to be.
It's certainly
Alright.
mighty impressive.
And I'll sort of push both doors open, and you'll see immediately at the far end of the room is a bar. Stools
Good.
and little tables around, and it looks just like our local Gus.
Right.
Is my temple of the gods, and Riox's temple is a pub.
Yes, it is. Awesome. So you walk, shell-shocked, some of you, injured, rough, into the Temple of Reorx, this bar that Yorick has built. Dan. Yeah, and you can sit, you can drink, you can eat, you can rest. Trellador, I believe, was something you wanted to do.
Yeah, how big is this? Is there? Can I find a little corner, just sort of away from everyone, mainly Celeste, because she
It's
hears everything?
120 feet on each side. It is
Okay.
a big square.
Yeah, I'll just tuck myself into a corner, and I would like to pray to Reorx.
To Reorx. Interesting. In Reorx's temple. Awesome. Okay, make a religion check with advantage.
Religion. I really should be better at a religion by now. I
should,
have
yeah.
enough of them. 14.
14. Okay, what do you say to Reorx? What are your words that you use?
Just like, Reorx, are you there? I think we need to have a chat.
Trellador! How are you?
I'm well, as always. You,
Awesome.
how are you keeping?
Oh, I'm fine.
Now, this isn't easy for me to say.
Is it not?
No. Are you
Awesome.
going to make me say it?
Absolutely.
Right. Well, I apologize for what
I'm
I've
sorry,
done.
what?
I said I think we've both done things to each other which we both regret, and I
Have
am
we?
sorry for how I treated you and your gifts to me.
Oh,
Do you want to say
Well-
sorry back, or
well, I think I already did. If you recall, I apologised to you for turning you into a dwarf, which, even though dwarfs are phenomenal, and you decided to go and have a word with my mother. Which
yes,
is,
I wasn't really aware of the relationship there. I'm still not really know what her bag is, to be honest, because I haven't spoken to her
well,
much. But
she has made you her wrath, as I understand it.
yes,
So, whilst I accept your apology, it's very heartfelt, thank you very much. Good luck. And we'll not be speaking again.
can I just, before you go, just can you
Yorick!
catch things up with
I
Yorick
like the
for
new
me?
place. It's great.
I think you like it, yeah.
This is fabulous. He just sort of walks over to the bar and sort of tuk, tuk, tuk. Quality. Anyways, you lot, and you can all see him now. You lot.
Did he hear my
Good
last
work.
sentence, or did he just walk off?
He just walked off. Well done. You're all fabulous. Have a drink on me, and like foaming mugs of ale just appear on the bar.
Yarick, you should call this place the Dragon's Head.
Good one. I like that.
Although we're not really into killing dragons anymore, this one was a special one.
So I think
Well.
Grace is already a bit too.
Yeah, so
Alright, well.
Okay.
Workshop, I think.
How about the heart of the dragon?
That's not bad.
That's quite poetic.
But anyway, congratulations, the whole lot of you.
Couldn't have done it without you.
I think you probably could. Anyways, got to go. Many things to do. See y'all. And he just sort of poof, vanishes.
I want to go over to Yorick and just go. I spoke to him, as you probably know.
Oh, you heard every single word of that.
I heard.
I know, but I still don't really understand when he can hear me and when he can't. So I'm just playing dumb here. I spoke to the big one. We're okay. He's forgiven me. I've forgiven him. and he said that we're fine as well. So you can lay off the attitude now, I think.
Well, I mean, he said you and him won't be speaking again.
Yes, but you have to follow his,
So I don't have to speak to you again.
No, he didn't say that. How? What? How do you know what he said? Have you been listening to all of these conversations I've had with him?
The ones he chooses for me to hear, yeah?
I never heard
Sometimes.
anything when you spoke to him privately.
Because I was always special. You
Well,
were just
yeah.
a flash in the pan, weren't you?
I just walk off. No, low blow. Can't cope with that.
Okay, and on that note, we will end tonight's session.
Shit.
So, thank you all very much for playing. That was awesome. Good work killing the Dragon Eater. Just
That was somewhat epic.
it certainly was. I'm glad you thought so. It is the longest fight sequence I have ever run. I mean, that was like 3 sessions basically. Just on that.
Because I will get next week otherwise. So towards the end there, while Reorx was having this conversation with them, Lorenz would have sidled up to Gus and just basically said, "So, I know you dwarves like your songs. So, how about I teach you a special one that you can sing for your granny?" And because Friends doesn't know sort of like sad songs for mourning, he will then sort of in Draconic start to sing this song for Gus that was always used for his people.
Okay, cool.
And was taught to him by, it was one of Shine's songs that was taught to the priests.
Okay.
And he will start to sing it for Gus.
Gus will love that.
But he knows that dwarves enjoy songs, and this will be one way for Gus to remember his granny.
Fair enough.
Go on then, sing it.
Carabessa's lament.
Yes, indeed. So yeah, awesome. Thank you all for playing. It was really good fun. That battle was absolutely epic from my point of view. I mean, I pulled no punches, as I don't ever pull punches anyway. But I was genuinely worried at some point that I was actually going to kill you all. Because
you didn't kill a couple.
Everyone.
yeah,
No, just Florian over and over again.
Florian twice.
Yeah,
I took
Florian.
more damage from Florian than I did from the dragon.
yeah.
But Florian will be fast asleep until you leave, basically. And Chaz, just to let you know, I took 2 levels of exhaustion.
Yeah,
I
okay.
was thinking, well, no, it
That's
just
fine.
seemed like
Okay, that's cool.
thematically correct to do.
Yeah. And obviously, you can sleep for the 8 hours and remove 1. That's absolutely fine. But yeah, thank you all very much for playing. That was really, really good fun. So,
Thank you.
Conspiracy Beards,
Do we level up?
level up for what exactly did you think you achieved? Of course you
Killing the
bloody
big-
level up. You just killed the most epic monster I had
Yo.
so far.
So far, yeah.
Yeah. So yes, please do level up. That would be
Level 8
Look
spells.
at that. And I've rolled 8 on the dice.
yes. Nice.
Oh, guess what? This is the level.
Is it?
This is the
We
level.
get to fly on Bridris.
Oh, does she become Lara the Dragon now?
You'll let me.
I'm gonna roll a 6.
I got a 5.
Rolled a 3.
Yeah, I rolled a 3.
4.
I would also like to let everyone know that yes, I did save my level 7 spell for our accommodation for the evening.
I mean, why
I thought
would
we
you?
don't need it in the fight, in this desperate fight where people were probably going to die. We needed it for the pub afterwards.
Yeah.
If I had a
Absolutely.
penny for every time in a campaign where a healer that didn't really do any proper healing was able to summon a place for people to rest that was actually just a bar, I'd have 2 pence, which isn't much, but it's surprising that it's happened twice.
Yeah.
I had a
Oops. What was that?
Satyr Warlock Druid who was in a pact with the satyr god of revelry. And with the DM, I homebrewed a spell called Home Away from Home.
Yep.
That would allow me to open a door to a realm of relaxation. It's basically just a satyr drinking hall.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
So let's go
I
quick.
have-
Sorry, go ahead,
Go on.
Dan.
No, I was going to tell you that I'm taking a level in Barbarian. I'm going back to my roots.
Okay, yeah, that's absolutely fine. Is anybody doing anything weird and different wants to tell me about, or are you all happy to keep
Apparently,
it
I
on the
get a bonus to my wisdom saving throws now, which
Awesome.
will probably not help.
I've got to take a level in Druid, which I know.
Wow.
What level are we?
I might do that as well.
15
Yeah.
now?
I thought about taking a level in
What
Druid.
level into
Yeah,
Druid?
level 15 now.
Yeah, I really can't justify taking anything except cleric. So
No.
Just
You take a level in
you've
Dragon Killer.
you've asked that question, Chaz, and you've sparked my interest of a top of the head thought.
Okay,
Just
here we go.
As I have recently used the divine power inside me, can I take a level in divinity?
Just
Divinity?
Cleric.
Cleric? You want to take a level in
Yeah, like-
cleric?
No.
oh, that is a nice spell.
Yeah, why not? If you want to, yeah.
I'm tempted to put in my ability points into charisma because I'm so charismatic now.
Yeah.
I
So-
will not.
There's a level 8 spell called Sunburst, which is very on brand.
Yeah, that's in my repertoire as well.
Nice.
It's very on brand.
Okay, so everybody's leveling up. We've got any quick conspiracy bits before we
Yes.
go? Oh, there's one from Melissa.
Absolutely. So, okay. So, Caraves is, like, absolutely an inheritor of Tarkesis. Because right at the end, her constant, like, transformations, like, going through all of the colours, and then no colour by being transparent. That's very Tarkesis. And whilst I'm pretty sure Tarkesis and Paladine and all of those gods, except for Reorx, because he's a very special dwarf, got driven out in the previous campaign
They did.
by the Strangers and the Gith and
Yep.
just anyone who was happened to be around at the time. But it still feels like that's a remnant. I don't know if Shine fits into that, though, because Paladine was kind of the god of the metallic dragons. We've not encountered any of them yet at all. Whereas Shine is very much a crystalline dragon,
Yeah.
the gem dragons.
Mm.
I'm not sure what's quite going on there, but it's interesting to see that little holdover from the gods that were here before, showing that this world has been through a lot of this.
Indeed. So, any other conspiracy beards while we're at it? Or are we all completely happy that Miet's covered in blood?
Well, I was then about to say cat dragon incoming.
I mean,
See, I was going to say I'm being considerate in waiting to bathe last.
Relaxing. But I mean, the fact that she swallowed the blood as potentially gives Carabas a way back in. Through that,
yeah, could be.
because
Mate.
it's a tangible link between.
Maybe she'll have to have a quick chat with Balo about that, see what happens. For spiritual advice.
So I can
Because
be taken over by a lich and taken over by a dragon.
Because Balo's not going to choose the most chaotic, hilarious option there.
Is that what you
The
mean?
Florian way, just have so many different things trying to take control of you that they can't,
Nothing
and you're
can
still
take-
in
yeah.
control.
Yeah.
It's the Mr. Burns illness thing from
Yep.
Simpsons.
Absolutely. Right, well, if that's it for the conspiracy beards, we'll say goodnight. So, if you enjoyed, actually, we will be back on Sunday for the investigators.
Yeah.
So, and then we'll be back here on Tuesday for the next episode of Helloran Rising to find out what happens in the morning. So yeah, if you enjoyed it, we love you. You're fantastic. Thank you so much for watching. What a great person you are. If you didn't like it, however, well, you know what you could do, don't you? You can off your fuck.